Hey everyone, welcome to the Financial Information channel. In this video, I am going to discuss the stock earnings that happened this week and some of the companies that will report next week. And also I'm going to talk about the Dropbox IPO that happened on Friday. And before I start the video, I make videos about the stock market, personal finance, and how to make money. So you can subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell if you are interested. And the first news is that the Dropbox IPO went live on Friday. The Dropbox soared over 36%, and that's what I was thinking that could happen. Now keep in mind that the IPOs are very risky, so I would say Dropbox has actually a good business, but I would wait for the company shares to move down. And I mentioned in the Dropbox IPO video that I made that this company has a lot of risk. And for me, I would wait anywhere between 3 to 4 quarters before I get an idea if this is a good investment. And as you can see in the screen, the share price at this moment is around the 28.80 cents. I believe that the IPO price was supposed to be around $21. So it actually had a good start, just like Snapchat did during the first day. Now let's take a look at the first earnings, and that's going to be Micron. And I mentioned Micron in the video that I did last night. I mentioned the technical analysis, but we're going to look at the earnings. And as you can see in the screen, Micron beat the EPS and revenue. It beat the EPS by 8 cents and the revenue by 70 millions. The revenue year to year is 58.1%. And Micron had the tradition of always beating the EPS and revenue. However, the share price moved down. I mentioned in the video last night that the company had moved around 25% during the last couple of weeks. And another reason why the shares moved down, the DRAM guidance was a little bit soft. As you can see here, Micron is supposed to have a 20% growth. Even though that is a great growth, it is consistent and in line with the last quarter report. So even though those numbers are not really that bad, a lot of analysts expected to have more growth in the DRAM. And we have to pay attention to the Lam Research earnings to see if the industry is slowing down. Now the other company that reported earnings is going to be Tencent. Now Tencent actually had a good earnings, but the shares actually moved down. Now you can see in the screen, the company net profit almost doubled during the quarter of December. And even though the revenue was strong with 51%, actually it was lower than expected. And that was mostly due to the mobile gaming revenue. But now let's take a look one of the reasons why the shares moved down. And as you can see, one of the media giants in South Africa sold about 2%. And that is about 2.6 billion of shares. And when you have that type of movement, plus the revenue miss, the shares are going to move down quite a bit. I think at this moment, it might be a good idea to take a look at the company. Let's take a look at the 1 year chart. And from the last year, the company has been up over 80%. However, in 2018, since January, let's take a look at the January. In January 2nd to this date, the company has been down over 3%, 3.85%. And during December 6th, that's the last time that the company shares were down that much, and it's still up over 9.99%. So I may take a look at this company and see if there's any good opportunity to invest into some shares, start some position. I need to do a lot more research. And now I'm going to talk about 5 stocks that will report earnings next week. And the first one is Red Hat that will report on Monday, the 26th. And as you can see in the screen, Red Hat has been one of the best stocks during the last, I would say, the last 18 months. And the last time that the company missed on revenue was on December 21st, 2016. The shares moved down on that specific date. However, during the last 4 quarters, the company has been excellent. We will see what happened with Red Hat. I think the stock might drop. I think the company will report good earnings and excellent guidance, but the stock might drop. And the next company that will report earnings on March 27 is LuluLemon Athletica. That company has taken off since the summer. I remember that I covered one of the earnings when the company had reported the earnings during March, I believe. Those earnings were really bad. However, the company has really posted 3 straight earnings that have been impressive. And during the summer, the share price was around the $85 price, and at this moment the share price is almost in the $80 price. Now Nike actually posted good earnings. Now if this company doesn't post earnings, we can see a huge decline in the next few weeks. Now the next company that will report earnings on Wednesday, March 28th is going to be BlackBerry. And I did mention this company about 2 times during the summer. However, the last 2 earnings have been on point. They have beaten the EPS and revenue during the last 2 quarters. The last time I looked at BlackBerry was when the shares were under $10. However, the company has done an excellent job during the last 6 months, and the share price has been around $12 at this moment. And BlackBerry is one of those companies that I should have done more homework because the growth has been impressive during the last 6 months. But now let's take a look at another company that will report earnings on the same day, and that's going to be PVH. Now PVH is a retail company, and this has been one of the stocks that I actually did like, but I never invested. Now during the last 4 quarters, the company has beaten the EPS 4 out of the last 4 times and the revenue 4 out of the last 4 times. The shares have moved up in the positive direction 3 out of the last 4 quarters. The last time the company moved down because the guidance wasn't that strong. And the last company that I'm going to take a look is Constellation Brands. The company will report earnings on March 29. Now the last time the company reported earnings, it missed on the revenue. But when I look at Constellation Brands, the most important thing to me is going to be the guidance. Constellation Brand will get most of its earnings during the summer, so the guidance is very important. And Constellation Brands has been one of the best stocks in my portfolio. And those are going to be the 5 stock earnings that I plan to watch next week. And remember, the stock market will be closed on Friday, so we actually do have a short week. And this is gonna be everything for this video. Please leave in the comment section below which company are you looking the most for next week. And you can give a like to this video if you find it helpful, or a dislike if you didn't like it. And remember, I make videos about the stock market, personal finance, and how to make money online. I'm gonna thank you once again for watching the video. Have an excellent weekend and take care, my friends.